Hello everyone and welcome back alla Fromagerie. Today I will show you how to prepare arancini, or as they say in Sicily, arancine. Arancini is one of my favorite Italian street food and is made by a nice saffron rice with the center of the meat ragu, pea and caciocavallo cheese. And I will show you today how to prepare this street food in a very quick way. And also for this recipe we will need some rice, some saffron, butter and onion, and after we're gonna finish up with some grated Parmigiano, some extra butter, and after I will show you how to fill up the arancini. So first of all we're gonna cook our rice. For this rice I got here 500 grams of Arborio rice. I got 1 grams of saffron, 50 grams of butter and 1 tablespoon of finely chopped onion. So I will put in my pan the onion and the butter, and I'm gonna start to cook the onion in a very low heat for a few minutes until the onion becomes nice and translucent. When the onion is nice cooked but not give it too much color, I will add my rice and I will stir for a few minutes. Inside the rice I will add salt, so 12 grams of salt. And I got here 1 liter and 200 of veg stock, but you can use also some water if you don't have any veg stock available. And what I will do now is, just when the rice is ready, I will add all in one go my stock. So make sure the stock is warm, slightly warm, so warm up the stock before adding in your rice. And I will pour it all in one go inside. Make sure once you put the stock to stir very well the rice so it doesn't stick all together. But after that, just leave it there. And now we're gonna wait until the stock is gonna arrive at the same surface of the rice. So after 10-15 minutes, all the water arrive at the same surface of the rice. And now I'm gonna add my saffron. I don't add the saffron at the beginning because otherwise sometimes the saffron, when it cooks too much, can get a little bit bitter. So I just sprinkle my saffron inside, switch on again, I'll lower heat. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna cover the pan with a cover. So if you have a lid, or in this case I'm gonna just put some foil, just cover very well, so all the steam it will be inside the pan. So we're gonna leave this one for another 10 minutes. So after this time our rice is cooked. We're gonna switch off the heat, very careful. I'm gonna remove the lid. And on here I got the rice cooked, and now I'm going to mantecare the rice. So I will add 50 grams butter, 80 grams of Parmigiano, a good crack of black pepper, and just I'm going to stir all the ingredients together. And as you see, the rice is not too wet, but it's got a beautiful consistency. Then when it's gonna be cold, it's gonna be very easy to do our arancini. So I'm gonna stir it very well. And when it's done, just I'm gonna put the rice on a plate. As you can see, a beautiful yellow color. And when the rice is ready, now we're gonna let to chill cold. And so it's gonna be easy for us after to make our arancini. So when the rice is cold, we're going to make our arancini. And there are many types of stuffing for arancini. In Sicily there are more than 30 types of stuffing, but today I will show you, like, let's say, the two classic filling for the arancini. The first one, it's made with a nice rich beef ragout and some pea inside. So for this recipe, when you do your ragout, don't do too much liquid. So you're gonna cook your onion, celery, carrots, you're gonna add your beef, your tomato, but the tomato doesn't need to be very saucy, otherwise your arancino is gonna be a little bit too wet. And inside I have some pea, and this one I will put also some caciotta. And for the second type, this is also a very classic type. I'm using caciocavallo. In this case I'm using ragusano, a very typical cheese from Sicily, and also some ham. So how we gonna do our arancini now? In here I got 200 grams of flour and 300 grams of water and a pinch of salt. In this one we're gonna make a quite liquid butter. This one we're gonna roll the arancini at the beginning, and after I will finish with some breadcrumbs. So first of all, we're gonna give to our arancini the classic shape. So you will need some water. Just wet slightly your hands, not too much. And we're gonna do around 120 grams of rice. So you're gonna take your rice in your hands, do sort of a ball with your rice, and after press it on your palm of your hands, giving a sort of hollow in the center. In here I will add a good generous spoon of the meat ragout, and in the center a piece of caciotta, or you can use even caciocavallo in here also, or smoked scamorza. And after, very gently, I'm going to fold in all the rice to close it. And for this one I will show you how to make the classic shape of the arancini. So it's not really a ball, but more sort of a pear shape, let's say, size. So you're gonna put the arancini on your table, and with the hands just press it, and you got this classic shape of the arancini. And I will put for the moment here. So if you feel you're not very practical with your hands, I will show you another very easy way to make the arancini. So for this one you will need a cling film. So open up your cling film on your chopping board. And just maybe I will close up in half. So I will do exactly the same step that I did before, but I'll show you how to make with the cling film. So I'm gonna get this rice as I did before, 120 grams in a nice bowl. After, I will place this arancini ball on the cling film, press it, do sort of a circle. After, I'm adding in the middle my mix of the ragout, the cheese in the middle, and now actually it's slightly easier than before, especially if you don't really feel confident using your hands. So with your cling film, just push the edge of the cling film in the center and pressing. Press, and after that you're gonna give the same shape that I made before, but using the cling film. So if you feel this way it's easier for you, I think it's let's say a little bit quicker. And here you go the arancino. Now to make a different type, I'm gonna use the ham and the ragusano here. So same, I'm taking 100 grams of the mix. I'm gonna press it again on my hand to make a hollow in the middle. And now I'm taking a bit of this mix. So here I chop in small cubes the ragusano and the ham, and I'm putting inside. Don't be shy, but be quite generous, because I think the arancini, it's all not only the rice but as well the filling that you put inside. And now you press the filling in the middle, closing very gentle all the arancino. And as I did before, this one in this shape, I will do this one a classic also round shape. So when you're gonna fry, you will know which one is which, otherwise you can get confused. So I got here the ball and it's ready. So as you can see, we made two different type of shape in two different method, and it's up to you which one you feel more comfortable to do it. And also, if you are vegetarian, just don't put maybe the meat ragu, but you can put a little bit extra pea and cheese, or it is very nice also if you put inside some cooked aubergine and some caciocavallo also. And now is the time to put crumbs on our arancino. So in this recipe I didn't use any egg, because the arancino's got a very thin crust, and sometimes with the egg it can be a little bit too thick. So make sure it's not too thick our butter. And just I'm gonna take my arancino, put inside the butter and roll it gently. You can use a slaughter spoon or a spoon to help yourself, or if you don't, you can even use your hands, there's no problem. Make sure to remove the excess of the butter to really create a very thin crust around the arancino. And in here I got some breadcrumbs after the butter inside the breadcrumbs, and a quick coating. I'm taking back my arancino on my chopping board, and I will press gently to make sure all the crumbs and the butter is well absorbed inside the arancino. And so when we're gonna fry, our arancino is not gonna break. And here we go, arancino is ready to be fried. So we fry our arancini in a hot oil around 170 degrees. So make sure that the oil is not too hot, otherwise you will burn the outer and inside it will be quite cold. So 170 for around 5-7 minutes until we got a nice golden crust. And also suggest your arancino to eat after a few minutes, so all the cheese is nice melted inside. So I'm gonna show you what is inside. And here we go. We got our arancino with meat ragu and caciocavallo, and also the other one. With ham and also caciocavallo here. Enjoy. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you at the next one. Bye bye.